Hey guys, Scott with I'm Board Games here, and today I want to take a look at Shadespire. And so I've got it laid out for you. You may have already seen it, but the first thing you likely notice is that it's got miniatures in it. But what I want to say is this is not your typical miniatures game. It's not your traditional war game in that sense. It's more of a board game, card game. It has a lot of those elements with miniatures involved. And so the rule set is very fast, simple, and has a lot of depth to play at the competitive level, which makes it approachable, but also has a scene for more of the hardcore crowd as well, if you're into that. So why don't we just take a look at what we've got here. So with components, obviously we have minis that we're going to be moving about the board. We've got dice, of course. But we've also got cards, and so this is where I said it's got a lot of card game, almost to the point where I have said that it's about half board and minis game and half card game. And what that is our cards are going to have upgrades, ploys that I can play to mess with you and you can play to mess with me. We're going to have objective cards, and we use all of these to build our deck. So I tailor my deck with the upgrades that I want to put on my guy and the ploys that best suit my playstyle, be it aggressive, defensive, or area control that I'm looking to move out and take the board. And then objectives. And so the objectives you need to score points. And that could be holding on to an area. It could be moving guys into the enemy territory. It could be taking certain spaces or taking edges on the board. It's very unique, in-depth, and can be tailored to any type of playstyle that you like. And so there is that deck building component. So I bring my miniatures and my deck, and you bring your miniatures and your deck. So each mini has a card, and they've got their subset of abilities and their movement points, and then my deck, I will be upgrading them. So when we actually play the game, it's played over 3 rounds, and there's 4 activations each round. So in each round, I will activate and you will activate. After each of those, we have a chance to play cards, and then we keep going. And when we play cards, this is where our upgrades and our ploys come in, and each activation takes the phase of typically moving miniatures around. And so there's going to be that step of playing cards and playing with our miniatures. So when I'm playing with my miniature, I can move up to the movement value that's listed on my miniature. I can attack, I can charge, I can use actions that's on them. So again, that's kind of where the board game and the miniatures element. But again, after each of that, we have an opportunity to play cards. So this is where I might be playing something that lets me do something with a miniature. I might be playing something that helps me exploit an objective. I might do something that helps me exploit the board and restrict what you're doing on your next turn. After that, there's an end phase where we score objectives. So again, this is where I reveal what I've been trying to do in this round and try and score points. It could be as simple as holding objective 1. I might have to have eliminated something on your side, maybe eliminated 2. But when I score those, then I'm going to gain my points. Then we refresh our hands and start the next round. Again, 3 rounds total with 4 activations. So you can see play flows very smoothly and very simply. But there's a great deal of depth in how you build your deck and then how you execute it. So the goal, of course, is to earn glory points. The primary way you're going to do that is through objectives. So you want to be moving through and trying to achieve your objectives, but you also get glory points for taking out enemies. Then at the end, whoever has the most glory points wins. So again, very simple overview, but come in and check it out. We'll have demo days and we'll be playing it every Sunday.